What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 5 of my favorite MLB picks for Thursday's lineup of games. Like always, we're going to walk through that data. I'm going to show you guys the research I did and explain to you why I decided to put my money on these picks. As always, bet responsibly. This is still gambling. Things can look really good on paper and then somehow it still ends up going sideways. So never bet what you can't afford to lose. There's no such thing as a sure thing. Now, looking at how we did on today's picks, Wednesday, the free picks, I think we hit one and missed one on both slips, so they both chalked. Vladimir Guerrero got walked a few times, which killed us because we had over 1.5 bases. He ended on 1 base. He had 2 hits, runs, and RBIs, but we took bases, so that chalked. And then we had Schwarber and Arias both over. Arias came up short. Christopher Sanchez just pitched a great fucking game. The Phillies are loaded with stud pitchers: Zach Wheeler, Sanchez, Ranger Suarez. So if their bats can get hot, that is going to be a team. And they got to get a closer since since Alvarez came up hot for PEDs. Now, VIP picks. Look, if you guys were in VIP, you cashed the fuck out today. We hit our 5-man slip. We hit another 3 slips as well. We went 4-2 on game picks in VIP. We hit our 2-unit pick. Like, guys, we are firing on all cylinders right now. The MLB model that I run to pick our game picks continues to learn throughout the season, right? So it gets sharper. It puts out better picks, and you're seeing it in the picks I'm giving out. We are starting to hit really consistently and just be profitable day after day after day. If you're not in VIP, try it out. You are not going to regret it. I already cut prices to $25 for the rest of this summer. And when you sign up using code MLB, you're going to get 80% off of that. You're going to pay $5 for a week of picks. You have nothing to lose. Try it out. You will make money with us. And if you don't want to do that, you can just sign up with one of these apps that I talk about, right? So Parlay, Chalkboard, any of the apps below in the description, Underdog, Sleeper, Dabble, right? Sign up with one of them, use my promo code, deposit $5 or $10, whatever, and then send me a screenshot. I'll get you a free week of VIP. You can tell all these picks, and you can be one of those people that's DMing me day after day telling me about all the different slips you won and the money you're making. That is the reason I do this, is to help you guys make money. Like, fuck the sports books. They cash out on all those suckers that don't know what they're doing. We are here to get our money back, and I'm here to help you guys do it, right? So tap in, and then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment on this video. It will get you entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey I'm giving away this month. It's just a small way for me to say thank you to y'all, right? I do an autographed jersey giveaway every month. This will be the 9th autographed jersey that I give away. So make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment. You'll be entered to win that. Let's start getting into these picks. Starting out with David Festa, giving up under 4.5 hits. Miami has started to cool off a little. They only put up 1 run today, and that was Simeon Woods Richardson on the mound, who Festa's a better pitcher than him anyway. Now we look over the season, he's only gone over this twice in 5 of his starts, and he doesn't pitch far into the game. There's only been twice where he's even gone into the 6th inning, and when you're not going into the 6th inning, there's not a whole lot of opportunity to give up many runs. They pull him many hits. They pull him the second that he starts to show any weakness, which is good for us if we're taking the under on hits, right? The second he starts to put guys on base, they yank him out and throw in a relief pitcher, which is great for us here. We look away games. He gave up 6 to the Athletics, but his last 2 away games, he only gave up 2 hits in each of them. The last one was Detroit, just less than a week ago. So feel really good there. I'm not sure if so he got cooked by Detroit last September. Don't love to see that by Miami. So he got up 7 hits to Miami last September. I'm gonna hope that was an outlier. I mean, you look at the last 10 games, last 11 games of the season, he only went over it 3 times. So he pretty consistently stays under 4.5 hits allowed. We look at the last 18 games, and he only went over it 5 times. So 13 times under it, 5 times over out of the last 18. Feel pretty good rocking with the under here. And then I'm taking Yuri Perez to give up at least 2 walks. And that's just a numbers play. He only has 4 starts on the year, but he's given up at least 2 walks in every start. It's either 2 or 3. 3 of those starts have been on the road. 1 was at home. He's going to be at home in this game, but this is just one of those numbers plays. There's not a whole lot of data to go off of. I don't know the pitcher that well, but considering he's given up at least 2 walks every start, I'm just going to tail that and rock with over 2 walks. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.4x for this on Parlay Play. Parlay Play is one of my favorite apps. I've been telling you guys about it for 4 or 5 weeks now. I use it almost every day. They have great promos, great payouts, a ton of different stat categories to pick from, and when you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $5 for free. There is no required deposit required for that $5. They just give you $5 to try out the app, see if you like it. If you do like it, you decide to make a deposit, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100 as well. It's free money. Like, take advantage of this stuff. It's an easy way to build your bankroll, risk-free. You can withdraw $100 off a different app, put it on here using code BWADE. You now have $200 to play with, and you can still put in the same picks. You have an additional app to use promos on, right? So tap in, send me a screenshot of that deposit. I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP, and you will be cashing for the next 7 days. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment so you're entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey. Let's get into these next 3 picks. Taking Colt Keith to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So there's twofold on this, right? First off, he's been hot lately. He's gone over this in 5 straight games. He's been seeing the ball really well. He got 4 hits today in the doubleheader, 3 in the first game, 1 in the second game. And he's going up against a righty. He bats .277 against righties, which is about 20 points higher than his overall average. So I love all of that. He's also going up against Jake Irvin. Jake Irvin's been getting cooked lately. You look at him, his last 6 games, he's given up at least 3 runs in 5 of them. He's given up at least 2 runs in all of his last 6 games. When we look at his last 5, he's averaging giving up 4 runs per start. And he's only pitching for 5 innings, right? So in 5 inning starts, he's giving up 4 runs per start. That tells me that Detroit's probably going to cook a little bit. They're going to get some action going, get some hits, some runs, some RBIs mixed around, and that's in the first 4 or 5 innings. I like Colt Keith to be a part of that and to get at least 2 hits, runs, and RBIs. Going on the other side of this game, CJ Abrams is a dog. He continues to cash for us. The fact that they keep giving him to us at over 1.5 for even money is a gift, honestly, and I'm not going to look a gift horse in the... I don't even know what the fuck that saying is. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's weird. I don't even want to say it because it feels weird. But CJ Abrams, over 1.5. I mean, look at it, right? He's gone over 9 out of the last 10, 15 out of the last 20. He has been on fire. Even games where they're not doing much, he's still getting his numbers, right? Like the first leg of that doubleheader today, they only scored 2 runs. He still had a hit and a run. You look... couple days ago, they lost 8-2. He still had a hit, run, and RBI. Like, it doesn't matter what's happened. They got shut out here, and he didn't have anything. That's the only game where he's been held down the last, 12, is a game where they lost 1-0. They're also going up against Dietrich Enns. This dude hadn't pitched in the major leagues since 2021. Now, he had a start a few days ago, and it was a good start. He pitched 5 innings, no runs, 3 hits, but, that's not sustainable. I mean, you look at his stat history, he pitched in the majors in 2017 for 2 games, back to the minors for 3 years, came back up for 9 games in 2021, back to the minors for another 3-4 years, and now he came back to the majors this year. This is going to be his 2nd start of the season. It's only going to be his 3rd start ever in his career, and he's 34 years old. I don't know. Call me, pessimistic, but I don't think he's going to have a great game, especially against some of these young dogs on the Washington team. So I think CJ Abrams cooks, and then I'm rocking with the other young guy, James Wood. He is another one on this team. These guys are both so fun to watch. James Wood has gone over this in 8 out of his last 10 games. When we look head-to-head, he cooked today. Went over in both of them. 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 hit, and 3 runs scored in the second leg. I'm locking this in. Colt Keith, CJ Abrams, and James Wood all to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We are getting 4.1x for this on Chalkboard. And I put this in on Chalkboard because it's the best payout we're going to get for this 3-man. And I showed you, you'll see on the screen here, what we would be getting on Underdog. They're offering us 3.98x. Getting the 4.12x is an extra 0.14. When you're putting $200 on these slips, that comes out to an extra $28, you know, when the slip hits, right? So when you start to look at that overtime, like those small differences, when you look at the fact that we're making multiple bets a day and we're betting every day of every week of every month, like it adds up, it compounds, right? And so when you take those type of differences and you make sure that you're shopping around to get the best payout, because different types of combinations, there's different apps that you want to use for them, and over time you'll figure out what those are, or you can DM me on Instagram and I can help you out with that. But Chalkboard's the best for this one. Over time, it's going to help us make thousands of dollars extra over each month, right? And so Chalkboard has great payouts. They have a ton of different promos. You can add games into the parlays as well, which is pretty cool. You can do games with players. And when you sign up using code BWP, it is not BWADE, it's BWP on Chalkboard, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100. It's free money. Jump on there. It's the best app when you're putting together correlated picks, which James Wood and CJ Abrams, since they're on the same team, that is correlated. When one hits, it means the other one has a better chance of hitting as well, because the runs and RBIs start to kind of go together, right? So lock this in on Chalkboard. Take advantage of that sign-up bonus. Use code BWP. Throw $100 on there, or just throw $5 on there. Whatever you want. Send me a screenshot of that deposit, and I'll hook you up with the free week of VIP. We'll make some money together. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey. Ricardo, who won the signed SGA jersey, just reached out to me on Instagram, getting his address and getting that shipped out tomorrow. So another jersey going to another supporter of the channel. I appreciate you guys, I really do. Let's get some fucking bread.